In these problems, we're going to use what we know about fractions to help us solve percentage problems. First thing I'm going to do is actually read this problem. So Linda buys a pair of trainers, not particularly important. Reduced by 20%, that's quite important. She says, I bought this pair of trainers when there was 20% off the normal price. I paid £18 for them. Right, so there was 20% off and she paid £18. What was the normal price? Right, so she got 20% off. £18 must be 80%. Well, I know that actually 20% is 1/5, and 80% is 4/5. Okay, so if £18, which is 80%, is 4/5, I wonder if I could draw that out. Perhaps if we say these 4 blocks represent £18, that's 4/5. 18 divided by 4, so half it and half it again. So 18 divided by 2 is 9. 9 divided by 2 is £4.50. So 1 block by itself will be £4.50. Well, that's 5 blocks, isn't it? And 5/5 would be 100%. So if 80% is £18, 20% will be £4.50. So all I've actually got to do now is add £18 and £4.50. 18 add 4 is 22, add the 50 pence. I'm looking at £22.50. Problem solved. Right, here's a slightly different problem where 20% of Megan's number is 64. What's 50%? Well, I need to worry about this bit first. 20% of Megan's number is 64. To know 50% of the number, I actually need to know what 100% of it is. Well, that's not too hard, because I remember from my maths lessons that 20% is 1/5, which means if I multiply 64 by 5, I'll have the number. There's my number, 320. However, that doesn't answer the question. The question says, what is 50% of Megan's number? Well, that's not too bad either, is it? Because 50% is just a half, so 320 divided by 2 would equal 160. Again, problem solved. Okay, so this one gets a little bit harder, I suppose. Talks about 20% of the children in a sports club playing tennis. That's 20% of the whole. I'll just jot that one down here. So 20% of all the children. Then it tells me 25% of those who play tennis also play rounders. So that's not all the children, is it? That's just 25% of children who play tennis. 25%, that's a quarter. So 25% of 20%, or a quarter of 20 is 5. So what we're actually looking at here is 5% of all the children. Okay. There are 8 children in the club who play both tennis and rounders. Right. So this actually stands not just for 5% of all the children, but I now know exactly how many. 8. So, if 5% equals 8, how many 5% make 100? Well, 100 divided by 5 is 20. Okay, so if I take this amount and multiply it by 20, which I shall do, I should have the total amount of children. Well, 8 times 2 is 16, so 8 times 20 is 160. Oh, there we go. Problem solved. 160 children are in the club. Come on, let's go for another one. Right, let's read it first. In a class, 18 of the children are girls. Right, so everybody else must be a boy. a quarter of the children in the class are boys. So I've got 18 girls and 1/4 of boys. Altogether, how many children are there in the class? Well, this is quite easy, because if the boys equal 1/4 and the girls equal 18, well, that must be 3/4. So this is 3/4. All I actually need to do is share 18 by 3, which equals 6. That's 1/4. So there's 6 boys. And for the total amount of children in the class, I've got 18 girls and 6 boys. So hopefully you've all realised the total would be 24. Problem solved. And now let's go for our final problem. Right, what have we got? 200 children went on holiday. Lucky things. 10% of them went to Wales. 25% went to Scotland. What a beautiful place to visit. So 10% to Wales, 25% to Scotland. Right, so that's 10% of 200, which will be 20. 25% of 200, which will be 50. Oh, better read the actual question. How many more children went to Scotland than to Wales? How many more? So I'm looking for a difference here. Well, that's quite easy. 50 went to Scotland. 20 went to Wales. If I subtract 20 from 50, which equals 30, I know how many more went to Scotland. So there's my answer. 30. Problem solved.